My name is Julie Hemingway and I am a bowel nurse specialist. This video is aimed at those just finishing or on long-term colorectal cancer treatment and contains some advice and guidance to support your well-being. Short-term side effects can be sometimes difficult to manage, and there are some steps you can take to help manage them. If you've had part of your colon removed, it's likely you'll experience some diarrhea or frequent bowel movements. The bowel after surgery can also not empty as well, particularly if part of the rectum has been removed. Tell your care team if this becomes a problem, as medicine is available to help control these problems. You may also find some foods upset your bowels, particularly during the first few months after your operation. Contact your GP or care team again if you keep having problems with your bowels. If you need a temporary or permanent stoma with an external bag or pouch, you may feel worried about how you look and how others will react to you. For more information and advice about living with a stoma, contact your local colorectal stoma care team. There are also online resources and local support centres. Having cancer and receiving treatment may affect how you feel about your relationships and sex. Although most people are able to enjoy a normal sex life after bowel cancer treatment, you may feel self-conscious or uncomfortable if you have a stoma. Talking to your partner about how you feel may help you both support each other, or you may feel you would like to talk to someone else about your feelings. Your doctor or nurse will be able to help you. Long-term side effects can also have a real impact on your daily life, and there are some steps you can take to help manage them. Even if you already have a healthy lifestyle, you may choose to make some positive lifestyle changes after treatment. Making some small changes, such as giving up smoking, eating well and keeping active, can improve your health and well-being and help your body recover after treatment. Red flag symptoms are changes to your well-being that you may notice and would like you to be aware of what they look like and feel like. These are sudden changes in bowel movement, sudden onset of pain in your lungs, your chest, tummy or back passage, bright red blood in your waist. If you think you have any red flag symptoms, it is important that you take action. So please call your GP or nurse specialist team and let them know. Mention when the symptoms started and how regularly you are noticing it. Most department teams have an answer phone. If you leave a message and no one calls you back, then call again. It is very important you let the team know if you notice any of the red flag symptoms. If in doubt about anything when recovering from cancer treatment, it is important to reach out to your GP or nurse specialist team for advice.
My name's Michelle. I was diagnosed with peritoneal cancer in 2016 and then bowel cancer in 2020. When I was first told I had cancer, it was utter shock. What else can happen? 2 cancers, you think, what have I done? I came in and I saw Mr. Quinn, the consultant. He did the colonoscopy and he said, you've definitely got cancer. It was in the anus wall. He said they're going to remove the anus because that's where the tumour was, and my rectum will be closed and I will, from there on in, use a stoma. It was a shock to me, was having the stoma. There is a fear there when you're new to it and it's alien to you. All of a sudden you've got your colon coming out of the side of your stomach area, and it's also pooing, and it can start pooing when you're changing. You do learn, you do start to come to terms with it, and then you start to realise then that if I haven't got this, I wouldn't be here. There are a few things that I do, or we do really, to live with cancer, because it isn't just it's me and my husband. We're together all the time, we go walks, we go out, we go on holidays. So we're doing what we want to do now, because you don't know what's around the corner. We're enjoying life now, and it's things we should have done years ago. I'm not as self-conscious in that I will speak about it and I'll say, I've got a stoma. If we're going for a meal somewhere and I'll say, I don't want a large meal, I'll say, can I have a children's meal please? I've got a stoma, so I can't eat as much, or I can't have that and I can't have this. I can't do the letting it all hang out. I'm not at that stage. There are people I've just met today that can do that, but it's just having that own self-confidence. You build that up yourself.
Hi, my name is John Ditch. I'm 52 years old and I'm a professional singer. You might not see it looking at me right now, but I'm a Neil Diamond tribute.
They're coming to America.
Well, we're going back 7 or 8 years now. I was passing a lot of blood, so I thought better go get some advice. Next minute I know I'm in for an operation with bowel cancer. I've got a stone, but it doesn't stop me doing anything. It really doesn't. Don't get me wrong, I have my good and my bad days, but it really does not stop me doing anything, as you can probably understand from the job I do and the places I go. And you know, I mean, I can be working abroad, I can be there on the beach, and I'm just laying there with my bag, just being there. All I say is, if anybody asks, if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be here now. I think support groups are very useful, they're very important. If you want the help, it's there. I think you've got to talk to people. I'm talking to people on social media and, you know, get positive thoughts. And I can be in a room that I've never met the people in my life, and I can guarantee within 15 minutes they know I've got a colostomy. And I think people then look up to you and think, God, he's gone through the mill and back, this guy. And, you know, and yet he can get up on stage and do what he does. And I think it's just positivity. You've got to be positive.